In this video we are going to talk about wedding dress lingo and terms you should know before wedding gown shopping. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Best for Brides channel for future updates. If you are newly engaged and beginning your research on wedding dresses, don't be surprised if you are confused by terms like fit and flare, trumpet style, mermaid, etc. To be honest, this industry has its own language. Unless you've been following it closely, it can sound confusing and you may have no idea what the terms mean. But, as a soon-to-be bride, we think it is essential that you familiarize yourself with some of the most commonly used wedding terms before you go shopping. To save you the trouble of finding all these out by yourself, we have compiled the commonly used words from the wedding world here. Wedding dress silhouettes. A silhouette basically refers to the way the dress drapes around your body. It is important to choose a silhouette that flatters your figure. In the wedding world, the following are the most popular silhouettes that are used in dresses. A-line, also called princess line, this dress resembles the letter A. It closely follows the body in the bodice and then flows outwards from the waist without looking too bulky. Ball gown, this dress usually features a fitted bodice and a full skirt that is usually poofy with several layers of fabric. This is the silhouette commonly associated with fairy tales and princesses and is great for rectangular and pear-shaped brides. Mermaid, also known as fit and flare, it fits closely all the way down the bodice and waist, till the knees. From here, it flares out into a layered skirt. Since it fits snugly, it is suitable for hourglass figures. Trumpet, the trumpet is similar to the mermaid and is another fit and flare style, with a fitted bodice and body. But here, the dress flares at mid-thigh instead of at the knee. Thus, it hides the hips and legs and is good for hourglass and rectangle-shaped brides as it emphasizes the curves. Sheath, a straight-cut dress that falls over the body frame naturally and loosely drapes the actual curves of the bride. Suitable for slim figures and hourglass brides. Wedding dress necklines. As the name suggests, this is how the neck of the dress is designed. Popularly seen styles are listed below. V-neckline, seen on dresses with straps or sleeves, the neckline resembles a V that dips down in the front. It can either be deep, high, wide or small. Strapless, as the name suggests, there are no straps and the neckline cuts straight across the bust. Sweetheart, a romantic version of the strapless style, this neckline gently follows the natural curves of the bust and resembles the top of a heart. It is usually seen on dresses without sleeves, but may also be combined with sheer necklines. Illusion, one of the most popular styles today, the illusion features a thin layer of sheer fabric over the actual bodice. This may be embellished with beads, rhinestones or lace to create beautiful details. Bateau or boat, a wide neckline that extends from one shoulder to the other, and follows the curve of the collarbone without revealing much of the décolletage. Scoop, it is U-shaped, and the depth may vary from design to design. It looks great on most brides but is particularly favorable for women with angular features. Halter, the neckline wraps around the neck like a collar using straps that either go around the neck or are locked at the back with buttons. Off the shoulder, this neckline gently schemes the shoulder on the edges, leaving the neckline and top of the shoulders exposed. Wedding dress lengths and train. Wedding gowns come in various lengths, varying from long and dramatic to short and stylish. There are also different train lengths to consider if you choose a traditional wedding gown. Let us look at the various options here. Royal, here, the length of the dress extends to 6 feet or more, from the waist. It is a very traditional style, and very dramatic. Watteau, here the train attaches to the dress at either the shoulders or the waist, and flows separately from the hemline. Sweep, can barely be considered a train at all, as it just sweeps the floor, and extends to a few inches beyond the skirt. Chapel, slightly longer than the sweep train, it is a train that is more obvious. typically between 12 and 18 inches long from the hemline. Cathedral. This is a formal train, and extends to over 20 inches along the floor. These gowns usually have to be bustled following the ceremony, or in some cases, the train may be detachable. Ankle length. Suitable for outdoor and casual ceremonies, the gown ends at the ankles and does not really feature a train. Floor length. The gown just skims the ground on all sides, and doesn't have a train, so to say. Ballerina. The hemline of a ballerina ends just above the ankles, and the skirt is usually very poofy and fun. Tea length or cocktail length. Here the gown ends near the calf, somewhat midway between knee and ankle. Knee length. The dress ends just below the knee and is commonly seen at casual outdoor events or those with vintage style. Wedding dress fabric. The choice of fabric is important, as it makes the dress suitable for the weather at the time you are getting married, the venue, and also the look you wish to portray. Tulle. Sheer fabric with a net-like appearance. Used for skirts, is rather stiff and has an open weave. This is what veils are usually made from. Taffeta. Crisp like tulle, but it is smooth and has a softer drape. Satin. Soft and silky to the touch, satin is characterized by a glossy look and a very soft feel. It is heavy and has a highly reflective look. Chiffon. Soft, semi-transparent and delicate. It drapes well and falls gently. Chiffon has a light feel and is popularly used in skirts that flow softly to the ground. Organza. Similar to tulle, but stronger and softer. It is slightly rougher than chiffon but is crisp and sheer. Wedding gown waistlines. The waistline of the dress is another important element, similar to the silhouette, that can greatly alter the overall look. Natural waistline. Here the skirt begins at the natural waist, which falls between the ribcage and the hips. It is not suitable for brides who are bulky in the stomach area. In certain dress styles, the natural waistline may be highlighted with the use of a separating element such as a sash or belt. No waistline. In dresses with fit and flare styles, the waistline may not be defined at all. The dress simply follows the natural curves of the wearer all the way from the bust to the hips or knees, and that is where the skirt begins. Empire waistline. This is an elevated waistline that begins just beneath the bust. The skirt usually flares out from just below the bust, hiding the real waistline. It is a good style for brides who wish to hide their midsection and draw attention to the bust. Basque. This waistline is a dropped waistline in the shape of a V. The dropped style looks good on brides who are short as it creates the illusion of length. Dropped waistline. In this style, the waistline ends several inches below the original waist. The skirt starts below this point and it may either be seen towards the center or else draping outwards towards the side in asymmetrical style wedding dresses. Asymmetrical waistline. In this dress, the waistline drapes towards the side instead of the center. It can start high up, at the empire waistline height and end low in a dropped waistline fashion. Wedding dresses may come with sleeves or without. While the sleeveless and strapless style is quite popular among brides, traditional brides may also choose to go with wedding dresses that usually feature sleeves. Sleeveless. The arms are exposed, but the dress is held in place with the help of straps that go over the shoulder. The width of the straps may vary according to the design, and this will determine the support it offers the bodice. Spaghetti straps. Very thin straps frame the shoulders of the dress, and these are usually embellished with scintillating elements to add more drama. The dress resembles a strapless style, with the exception of the thin spaghetti straps on it. Cap sleeves. The shortest style of sleeves, these sleeves just cover the uppermost part of the shoulder. It is stylish and modest, without looking too traditional. Butterfly sleeves. Short sleeves that flail and flutter beyond the shoulder and end a few inches below. It has a romantic and whimsical effect, suitable for vintage-style wedding themes. T-shirt sleeves. As the name suggests, The sleeve ends anywhere between the shoulder and the elbow and is usually fits the circumference of the arm. 3/4 length sleeves. The sleeves often end below the elbow and above the wrist. It is slimming, and the sleeves are usually done in lace or illusion style to form an attractive feature on the dress. Long sleeves. The sleeves reach or extend below the wrist of the arm. Juliet sleeves, a distinct style that is popular on the runways. These sleeves are puffed at the shoulder and then continue into a slender arm that closely fits the entire length of the bride's arms all the way to the wrist. For wedding dresses of all styles and sizes, visit us at Best for Bride today, and make your dream vision of being a beautiful bride come true. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you want to hear from us again, please subscribe to our channel, Best for Bride, for future updates.